Today I Am a Clown is a pretty interesting episode of The Simpsons. This is the 6th episode of the 15th season, directed by Jim Reardon and Nancy Kruse. And Krusty realizes that he never had a bar mitzvah. So he decides that he wants one and he's going to start embracing being Jewish. But he realizes that means there are certain days when he can't record his show, so he looks for somebody to take his place on that day. And he wants somebody who's not attractive and not intelligent because he doesn't want the public to like them more than they like Krusty. So he chooses Homer. And what happens is pretty interesting. I won't say exactly what happens, I don't want to spoil it, but I think they did a decent job with the story. Initially, I thought Homer was going to be in the place of Krusty, as in literally dressing up as Krusty and performing, which would have been really fascinating because once upon a time, allegedly the idea was that Krusty was actually Homer in disguise or in costume, which is why they look very similar. So I thought that was going to have a nod to that, but it didn't. Homer was hosting this talk show with various guests. I think they made some good choices with the guests who were there, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Lisa's involvement in it was quite unexpected, and I have to say it's not what I was predicting, so I won't say any more than that. But I enjoyed it. It was different, it was unpredictable, and I think it worked quite well. There's also a lot of information about being Jewish and the Jewish faith, so it's quite educational. Um, well, if you're not Jewish, I'm not, so there were some things I learned, a few words and things. So it was very fascinating and I really liked it. And I have to say it's an all-round decent episode. Not the most highly rated, 6.4 out of 10, which for this stage in The Simpsons is a pretty weak rating, but honestly, I quite liked it. It's not one of my all-time favourite episodes, but I'd happily watch again, and needless to say, I do recommend it.